Hey guys, welcome to Apple Valley. I have to be honest with you, this was like the last thing I wanted to do when I woke up this morning. Got the kids off to school and I just wanted to climb back in bed. And the reason for that is because I didn't sleep very well. I don't sleep good lately when DENAE is out of town. I don't know why. It didn't used to be a problem, but lately it has been. But anyway, that's not the only reason that this was going to be a hard thing for me. It's hard in general, what I'm doing here, going out and speaking to people, knocking on their doors. It's very uncomfortable, especially for someone like me who is an introvert. And I know that might come as a surprise to some people. This guy who's been doing YouTube for 4 years now, I think, almost. You would think that talking to people wouldn't be a problem. But actually, I think that most people who do YouTube are introvertive in general. And the reason I think that is because the reason that I'm drawn to the platform is because connection is still important, even if you're an introvert. It's important to connect with people. Your brain needs that, right? Emotionally. But to connect with people in person, it's awkward and hard. Online, creating content like this is great. I can connect with a lot of people, but I can also control the dialogue and I can control the way I present myself. And if I have an awkward encounter with someone, I just close the browser window and be done with it. So that's the draw to people like me to this platform. But man, going out of our way to talk to people, it's hard, but I do it anyway. And I committed to do this, so we're doing it. So let's see if we can talk to some people, start to uncover some layers in this quaint little town. Howdy, sir. How you doing? Good. I love the bike. Is that a project you're working on?
Yeah, that's a buddy of mine.
Oh, I've had some custom cafe bikes myself. Hey, I'm a documentary photographer, and I'm going around photographing small towns, interviewing people. I'll just leave it here so you can get later. I know you're busy. Do you mind if I snap a few photos of you working? That's
go right ahead.
Yeah. Well, thanks. I appreciate it. No problem. You too. I go around small towns and I interview people about what's important.
I'm not the one.
No worries.
Thank you.
I appreciate you coming out.
Yeah.
Take care.
In a lot of these small town dwellings, especially some of the most interesting ones, people have sealed themselves off such that I don't feel comfortable approaching. But in addition, during the middle of the day on a weekday, most people are either not home, or like our friend with the chainsaw, they're working from home. But that's okay. It's actually totally fine with me if I don't get into a single home, because even the act of making it onto the porch and traversing these roads by foot allow me to get details of how people live. And that's really the essence of it for me. I find interesting knickknacks, scenes and objects that tell stories, and even the occasional irony. To many, this probably seems absolutely dull, but I just love finding beauty in the mundane.
So in my intro video to this project, I mentioned how I'm interested in studying people's relationships with their objects, things that they hold dear. That's not entirely true. That is interesting. But the reason that that's my pitch or my approach is because it's the best way to get down deeper into the the layers of a town. So what I did initially, 4 years ago, when I started doing small town documentary photography in my spare time, it was me driving up, taking obvious shots, and then driving away, finding whatever I could see from the car, from the road. And I just felt like it was very superficial. I still like those photos, but I wasn't getting deep enough for the anthropology in me. That's what I studied, is anthropology.
And it was right then that I met Charles. And Charles, well, he needed a little help.
Well, I just ate up the rest of my photography time for the day. That was Charles that I just met. Charles had a pretty big project on his hands. He had backed into his neighbor's fence, and I guess he decided he would repair it himself. But that was too big of a job for an 80-something-year-old man to do. So yeah, got to know Charles, and now I can say that I've mended fences before. Add that to the resume. I don't remember what I was saying right before I met Charles, though. I think I was talking about layers, and I think to get into the heart, like the deeper layers, the anthropologist in me is not satisfied with just drive-by photography. I studied anthropology in school, and the ethnographer in me is not satisfied with just the drive-by photography that I was doing. And so if you get out of your car, if you go up to the doors, you get to know people, and try as much as possible to get into their personal space a little bit, in a good way, in a way that has love and empathy as the goal, and understanding, then that's when I feel like you can get deeper than superficial and really come away with maybe something that matters a little bit more. So anyway, that'll be my day. I'm not sure if I have enough good photography for one episode here, but I think I am gonna call it. Got to get back to pick up the kids from school and back to the daddy daycare. Thanks for coming along with me. We'll talk to you again real soon.